I want steak for dinner, but I'm not sure if I want rice with it or potatoes. Hello? Why not both?
Steak au poivre, donabe rice.
Juicy steak, crispy matchstick thin potatoes, and satiny peppercorn sauce all on a bed of rice? My indecisive ass loves this dish.
You're gonna need rice and a potato and a donabe.
Yeah!
Let's cook.
Let's break this thing down and begin with the fries. Start by washing and peeling your potato. I feel like I don't have to tell you to wash your potato, but I'm never sure these days. Because we're doing matchstick potatoes, I use a mandolin to get the slices super thin. You don't need to slice fast. Take your time and be careful, because we're making French fries, not French fingertips. Tip: create small stacks of your potato slices so that you have an easier time slicing. Press the side of the knife into your knuckles as you slice. This will guide the knife so you can create nice thin slices. Potatoes this thin? Really extra. Unnecessary, but I'm all about aesthetics. After slicing potatoes, they'll start to oxidize and turn brown, so we're gonna place them in some water. Swish the potatoes around to get rid of starches, and then we're gonna replace the water with fresh water, add some salt, and leave them to soak for 20 minutes. After that 20 minutes, you're gonna squeeze them out to get rid of any water, or else they're gonna explode when we fry them. I'm using a neutral oil to fry my fries. You can use tallow or duck fat if you're bougie like that. Just be careful about the oil level because once you add the fries, it bubbles up really high. I like frying things because I like the sound of things frying, but I don't like the smell or the hardships.
I just kind of repeat this until all the potatoes are fried.
Place your cutie finished little matchstick potatoes on a paper towel to dry and sprinkle them with a little bit of salt. Step 2, the rice. Similarly with the potato, I feel like I don't need to tell you to wash the rice, but you never know these days. Just make sure you soak the rice for 20 minutes before you cook it. I'm using about 50 grams of uncooked rice because this is going to be a single serving recipe. Add your water or stock. I'm using beef broth. Bring it to a simmer, cover with a lid lined with cheesecloth, and cook over the lowest flame for 15 minutes. Then turn off the heat and let it rest for another 20.
At this point, my rice is ricing, my fries are fried. Now we worry about the steak. I've got my beautiful strip loin steak here and we're gonna cook it until rare.
I start by rendering out the fat cap, and then I flip the steak back and forth between sides to get a nice even sear. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't know much about cooking steak. I just cross my arms and I just cross my fingers and pray, not arms. I let the steak rest, and then I do something I do know how to do, which is make a peppercorn sauce. Using the same pan we used to cook the steak, I'm adding butter, shallot, black pepper, and green peppercorns. If you don't have green peppercorns, that's totally fine. I can never find them either. Just add more black peppercorns. Next, we'll deglaze the pan with your vice of choosing. I chose rice whiskey. Cook off the alcohol, and then add your wibbly wobbly beef stock.
It looks so yummy.
Let this reduce for about 5 minutes or until you end up with half a cup of liquid. Season with some soy sauce, turn off the heat, and then add your heavy cream. If you're one of those lactose-free people, don't add it.
That looks glorious.
At this point, your steak should be beautifully well rested.
Yeah!
Enough to turn into Minecraft blocks. Keep in mind residual heat from the rice is gonna cook the steak a little bit more, so if it's well done now, it's gonna be leather later. This next part is totally optional, but if you want a crispy bottom on your rice, pour some oil around the rim and place it back over a low flame for another 8 minutes. My favorite part, besides eating it, plating it and making it look extra pretty.
And here's our finished steak au poivre donabe rice. And it looks amazing. You can smell the smokiness from the rice being cooked in the donabe. I got a bite with a little bit of everything here. The crispy fries, the crispy bottom rice, and that beautiful steak. Cheers. That peppercorn sauce is so good. It's really creamy and fresh and has a little bit of a kick from the peppercorns, but like not spicy at all. I'm a huge texture girly, so this dish hits all the marks. You got the crispy bottom rice, you got the crispy fries, and the super soft and supple meat. Once you mix everything together, the residual heat from the rice is gonna cook your steak a little bit more, so just cook it until rare, and then once you mix it all together, it'll become medium rare. But I like my steak rare and I like my fries crispy, so I'm leaving it unmixed. But you do you, you do you.
Like Brazilian stroganoff, lomo saltado, and potato tadig, this just proves the potatoes and rice belong together. At long last, being indecisive has finally paid off. Find the full written recipe on my blog. Happy cooking!